we're talking about, guys. So why not consider partnering with Primerica? Here's the reason why you want to consider partnering with Primerica. There's 5 reasons why most of you probably have not gone in business for yourself yet if you've thought about it. Here's number 1. How many times people say, I don't have the capital? Like all the time, right? What about this one? They don't have the time. Anybody out there, you thought about working for yourself, but man, I just don't have the time. Or how about this one here? What am I do? I want to do something, but I don't have a clue what I'm going to do. Number 4, but there's so much risk. The risk of me working for myself. Or what if I don't make it?
What's called a link?
See, what if I don't make it? See, guys, the reason why you want to take a look at Primerica and partner with us and what we're going to talk about tonight is because what we did is we removed the barriers that keep you from being able to move forward. What barriers? Well, let's talk about you don't have the capital. Well, what if we took away that? What if we simply found someone to sponsor the money for you to enter a new industry? Mm-hmm. Would that solve that problem for you? You know, if you could just cover some background checks, we're going to pay for all your professional licenses that you're going to need in order to get up and going. Would that make a difference for you? Or what about number 2? Well, I don't have the time. Well, what if you start part-time? Yeah, but part-time, but how much time am I have to put in? I don't know. How much can you put in? See, we're talking about who working for who? You. So how much time you got? See, let me tell you the reason why trivia ain't no excuses. I'm in Atlanta with a gentleman that works 4 to 6 hours a week in his Primerica business, and he makes $2,000 to $3,000 a month, part time. Why does that matter, Tanika? Because this gentleman already works 80 hours as an engineer. Who would have had the best excuse if I don't have no time? But he understands if he don't figure out a way to maximize his time somewhere else so he can start buying it back, that's his sentence for the next 40 years to keep his income the same. Wow. So he's making some different choices with the 4 to 6 hours he got so that eventually he don't have to keep selling 80 for the money he made. Number 3, I don't have the knowledge. What if you got with someone that already had a track record, already a system in place? You guys understand the only reason someone invests $1.5 to $2.5 million in a McDonald's franchise is for the system that won't let them fail. So what if you found a company in the financial services arena that already had a system where there's a track record of people winning? Because now that means we just need to add one more person to that list of winners, you. Come on, too much risk. Well, what if we raise your value to the consumer so that what you offered was what they needed? See, Nehemiah, here's what I found out early in business. As long as the consumer wanted it, and as long as the consumer needed it, guess what me and you was going to do, man? we going to make money. Believe it. See, when I found that out, I was like, oh, well, it's over. See, Rose, for me, that's a big deal. See, that meant that all I had to do was have the necessary tools. But what about the fear of failure? Well, don't worry. Don't quit your job. We can date before we get married, okay? So you're going to start part-time, keep your job to pay your bills, but come here and learn how to get wealthy, okay? That's what we're talking about. So why Primerica? Because we have everything you need to go ahead and get started. We've got all the relationships in place. Guys, all Primerica is a marketing company. We just do it in financial services, okay? That's the only difference for us. See, the only reason you're looking at us is because if you are going to go in business, you're either going to have to go create the relationships or you're going to need to find somebody with the relationships. See, again, let's go back to that McDonald's franchise. You don't have to figure out where to buy the fries from. They got that fixed. You don't have to worry about where your grease coming from. They got that fixed. Man, you don't have to worry about where the Happy Meal box is going to come from. They got that fixed. see, that's why you buy a system. Subway, the same thing. You ain't got to figure out, man, isn't it cool if you bought a Subway franchise, you ain't even got to run the Kroger for your lettuce? No, they got that fixed. See, that's why you get into a system. Primerica has everything you need. On your screen, there's the strategic partners we work with. We do everything from insurance to investment planning to helping families shop auto and homeowners insurance to their legal needs. See, all we are is one-stop shop for financial services, but we do it through financial education. Okay? And for us to do the job we do, we need people that have different services. An insurance license will allow you to offer all those services. You see at the top right corner, the mortgages, or a mortgage license will let you do that. At the bottom there, all those companies at the bottom, that allow you to handle investment planning for folks, right? Someone asked me once, Tori, why is so many down there? Well, because there's so many needs in the marketplace. You guys understand someone with $1 million net worth don't need the same thing someone just starting investing need, right? So we have to have access to all the business partners that can serve whoever the client is that's in front of us. What does that mean? Whether someone's just getting started, someone's in the middle, someone's already got wealth, we can handle it. That's what that means. Now, what does that mean for you? That means what if you had an agency in the community that could serve everybody in the community? And then the other side of that is whether you're there or not, it's going to be profitable. Why? Because why do you open a McDonald's? Not for you to flip the burgers. It's so that there's a staff running that thing when you're not there. So why are you coming here to Primerica? So that you can actually learn how to run a financial services agency that runs when you're not there. That's it. And you can make that available. Here it talks about that need. Business 101. Find a need. You're going to what? Make money. We talked about that. But here's what makes us different as to how we market our services. Guys, at the end of the day, it's about our crusade. That's the uniqueness of what you're going to be able to be part of. Yes, it's great to make money, but what's better to serve? It's better to be paid because of who you're affected, because of who you impacted, right? So what is it that Primerica do with all these tools we have? We have families get properly protected when it comes to life insurance. We have families start investing for their future, learning how to get out of debt, learning how to earn extra income. Guys, how can we agree all families out there working, that's what they need? But how many people actually know how to get it, right? They don't. See, we understand that for the average person out there, what they need is some help on how to deal with the challenges that they face. Think of the challenges that are out there. 66% of Americans live what? Paycheck to paycheck. 61% of Americans with credit card debt. 23% go deeper into debt every single month. 14% report having missed at least one payment in 2023. Guys, those are numbers that's out there right now. How about this one here? Nearly half of Americans have no life insurance, guys. And the ones that got it ain't got enough. That is important. See, Rose, if you're going to serve the community, masses have to need what you to do in order for it to be profitable. See, Jeff, that was why I got excited looking at this opportunity years ago, because